small difference in HP.
Minor difference.
Well, I'm getting there.
87 Dark Knight.
Yup.
And 83 Red Mage.
Okay,
Don't think
nothing
I don't
changed
see
there
that.
in a while. Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, I just had to kick Mabel out.
Oh,
good.
Mabel. Yesterday I dreamt of Mabel and then my alarm woke me up. Very mean.
So I feel the need to do this. I don't remember who posted it. Ah, there we go.
I've got to go buy more meth.
Still have some.
I mean, there is the Uvu plugin also. You just need.
Yes.
The what? Oh,
Ubu
God.
plugging.
No, please.
Is that a plugin for the fight or the one that Uwuifies your chat?
Ubu
Fight
fights
for
your...
chat.
Yes.
There's also a
But-
plugin
Oh,
now for.
technically for both.
There's one
But-
that plays the oof sound effect if you die as well. That's been put. I think that's in the main repo. I might be wrong about that one.
But since there's a YouTube video of it, I'm sure I can pipe it through my microphone if we ever do Praetorium.
Oh God, no, please. I have heard it. Alright, well, let's
Right.
go.
Ah, should probably go look at my squadrons.
Well,
Bit too late now.
Yes, now. Cancel the pull. Squadron time.
Thanks, please. Okay, thank you.
thank you.
So thank you. One of our faces would have been bitten off.
It was my face.
No.
Unfortunately, now he's really far forwards because I only turned on tank sense after the first hit. That's my bad.
Once again, Kaiser is making it different.
He's just
Yeah.
sabotaging us, like he just doesn't want us to do it.
I'm
Yeah.
spicing it up.
Four corner.
See? Also, I knew where to go.
Uh-huh.
He's got
The
them
Pons
elite
also
hacks.
sabotaging us. Both tanks. Doing it.
Oh.
Yeah, but I
we're
picked
going
up.
to-
Damn it, Kaiser, I clicked on you. Why you gotta do this to me?
Oh, did you give me Dragon Sight again?
No, I accidentally clicked on you and it took me off the boss target, so...
Yeah. You're cheating on the boss with me.
Then he's going to face them.
Huh? Okay, good sir. But this way, there we go.
There's a bolt here. Oh...
That's the whole what?
Hold your 2 minutes. And thus your 1 minute.
Prevent. We're safe.
But I say still on cooldown.
I can just point to north. Nice. Convenient.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh. I knew I forgot something.
3, 2, 1, 3. 3, 2, 1, 3.
What? You said... Oh, I heard 3,
You were too
1.
early.
Yeah, I heard 1 and not 2. Well,
It's always 2 patterns.
oh, that's fine.
And spread positions. Spreads first.
Remember to stay.
To the groups. Back then front. Multiple hits, then front.
The easy one.
I don't know why I always struggle with like this specific one. For where to go.
Oh, well.
Easy pattern. Sign 3. Stay. 2. And around to 1.
Stay at 1. Stay at 1.
Check where you need to go.
That's convenient. Push that button.
Side. Get in behind him, leaning towards this left. Move.
Ooh. I made it out of there without getting hit, but Phone has a toxic destroy.
Trombone, yeah. Face Kaiser. It's turning 180.
Yep.
This is going to be Lonnie V3D. This is east-west. The wall. And
There we go.
I'll just face him. Oh, never mind, I won't face him.
Well, we're sorry, hello there.
Front and back. Oh,
front and back, yeah.
Angled.
Fine. I'll be free.
Actually, it'll be 3.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. There's going to be 1 pop. Tactically dodge that.
I said yes, me too, Tom. Very up.
The good thing is that 2-minute window happened before that debuff, so
Opposite to 3 side. Going into 4. Siri, your other side? Yep. Behind him. Prevent. Plus Trombone. He's over by B.
Yep, a nice and out of the way.
Mhm.
This is either spread or hit the groups first. Hit the groups first. We do have to do this just a little bit. Right as 2 minutes come up. Stay in spread. Stay in spread. Yeah. Just move away.
Nicely
There we go.
done. I am just skipping on everything. I don't need them.
Yeah. Same.
Like even on my other jobs, I like no need.
Well, in that case, let's keep on going.
No.
Yes. For some reason, my brain just visualized the hippo from P2 as I hit the go button. This is the wrong peer, but okay, brain. I also do not miss the hippo.
I kinda.
It was fun. Personally, I think Eden had the better first tier. I enjoyed the first and second flight of that.
What? Hippo?
The campus.
Yeah.
Hippopotamus.
Oh, the sewer dude.
Yeah. Sewer dude.
Yep.
Well,
I
sewer
mean, he
dude.
never looked like a hippo to me.
Certainly is one odd hippo.
Nor brain.
Didn't it have it hippo in its name though?
Yeah, the campus.
Yeah,
he
it
did.
did.
Hippocampus, but
Yeah.
like, if it's named a hippo, but it quacks like a duck and it looks like a duck, then I'm calling it a hippo.
Then it is obviously a hippo duck.
I couldn't quite get everyone, damn it. 5 numbers, there we go.
5 is 1, yes.
Stuff not in my math lesson.
5 equals 1.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
You're on 1, Lonnie? Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I got tapped by Windows. Ah!
Thus, 5 minus 4 equals.
5. We just went over that 5 equals 1.
Bill Gates decided, no, you want to upgrade to Windows 11. Yeah, it's 11 at the moment, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh.
yes. And one of those pop-ups is like, no, no, don't switch me.
My computer's just told me like I can't update, so you're gonna
PS4
have to.
from back.
You're just gonna have to stick with Windows 10, which is fine. I am okay with
Oh.
this.
Fuck, I did front back wrong again. Sorry, everybody.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's alright.
Yeah, the one reason I won't upgrade is I absolutely hate the fact they switched the bar to the middle of the screen.
Yeah, that. I don't like that.
Couldn't care less. There's just more stuff like hidden behind conflicts, which is annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, to get the task manager, you can't just right click the taskbar anymore. Just do it stuff like that.
Why?
Yeah.
Usability.
Don't like it. It's different.
How does it make it more useful
My
though?
old man face.
I mean, I would be fine with different, but it's like more clicks usually works.
From back, from back, from back.
So, you hate me, boss?
I mean, all the bosses
Nah,
hate.
it's Palm's fault.
Maybe a bait mid. And 1 will be safe. Move. 2, 4. PS2. split.
Go. So nice.
This is BD, I believe.
Yes.
1-3.
One. That's
Shit.
right, Lonnie.
Yep.
Dark Ashes.
Time to kill Kaiser.
Nah,
Right.
I'll survive the moment.
Keyword there, moment.
Sides. Kexia.
Okay, purple 12.
I'm 16.
What are you?
16.
You're supposed to be here,
Yeah.
but it's fine. Just stay. Just stay.
Yeah,
stay,
I'm
stay,
just
stay.
staying over here.
Oh yeah, Lenny.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, you went in too early, Lenny, there.
Ah,
Yeah.
sorry.
it was my turn.
Swap over.
I'll get you, Kaiser.
I'll get Kaiser. You
Over,
focus
over.
on. Oh, okay, you're gonna do that.
No, at least if it's a stack, I got invuln.
This is true.
It is a stack.
It
And it is.
It is a stack.
I will leave that to you to in one then.
I would have got you all.
Oh, sorry guys, my brain isn't all that there today. I was doing
It's okay. It's okay. We're
Yeah, I'll
still
still-
in the game.
yeah, I was doing paperwork all this morning.
Yep.
Then crashed out for like 4 hours.
Oh,
Like origami
No.
or
I wish.
Was
I
it
feel
snowing
you.
where you are,
very,
Lenny?
Lenny.
Yeah, it's really frosty as well.
Yeah. Usually don't get a lot of snow around here with the salty sea air, but we got quite a lot earlier.
Lenny, you're fairy.
Oh, okay, that's it. I didn't move.
Burial sex change.
Yeah, no, because it's getting up to that time of year, so I'm doing my uni application stuff. So, so I'm
Good
having
luck
to.
with it.
Yeah, I have to write my. I want to do this.
DPS corners, sides.
I was doing my personal statement, and the problem is all my stuff is spec to humanities, not actually computer science, so I had to make up a bunch of bullshit to do with tech. And one of my things was the static group, so it teaches me lots of complex problem-solving skills, so I proceed to fail the entire next night.
and to deal with repeated failures, if I remember that correctly.
Yes, that was
Yes.
another one I put down.
Right, so
Yeah,
this
focus.
is either left or right from here, from one. Go front back, so we're going to A. Swap over. E the synergy.
Probably split.
I mean, like you say,
Split.
like jokingly, but both like leading static or just like being a DM or something like is great for your CV and stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's good to know because I'm writing a CV at the moment.
And you did both
I
of
have to
those.
fit it all in a single page, and that's my biggest trouble.
Take Xia 2.
I mean, like it's
Yeah,
both
correct
like
side.
a lot of creative stuff, but also like planning and making sure everything runs well and like.
Okay, let's focus on the mechanics. Sorry. Yes.
I've got a weird bit of me and Siri on the. Oh no, Siri's green. Okay, we're good.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Sorry, I was gonna say, I've got two healers on the same side, that might end badly.
Right, The corners of one will be safe. North is the stack. If you have a snake, you're looking out at the end. I've got to look out.
Oh,
Oh boy!
Jesus.
Oh boy.
Why did all of you die? Oh,
boy, that's too far away.
Maybe you got this.
I was.
Yeah,
Or
you
we
do
got hit
4%.
by something.
2. Bait mid, then 2. Move.
I got.
Oh, that's like 2.
2
that's
poke.
not you.
Oh, well,
Shit. That's probably over.
because the link, isn't it? Oh, yeah.
1.3 million HP, Kaiser.
That's,
Front back. 1.27.
Quickly, guys,
1.25.
switch to Bard and then use LB3 to Resosaur.
sure. Oh,
Stack.
thankfully
Hello.
that's off cooldown.
Hmm.
Okay, you got 30 seconds to enrage.
Yeah.
That may prove
just LB
difficult.
it. Just LB the enrage. You'll
Oh
be fine.
yeah, definitely. Oh, fuck me.
If you survive that long.
You got this, Kaiser. Yeah.
Okay, you can use it now.
There we go.
1.05
3,
million.
2.
Nope. Still 999.
Nothing.
Okay. What caused your group to explode up there? Because it sounds like you got breathed on by the person on 2.
Hmm? No, I had a backwards facing one, so I was facing
Okay.
the boss, so that was not me. I, however, died to someone breathing on me.
Interesting. I also had a backward facing one. I was on 3, so
Because I took 49k and then 27k.
Yeah, we like everyone who died to the wing hit. There was literally hundreds of HP in it.
Oof.
Like literally, Jadran died to 160 HP, 155 HP.
I was slow at popping Seraph, so that might have also contributed there.
It's okay. I mean,
No
no one
worries.
could have gotten hit by that in the first place, but unfortunate. Should have LB3'd there. I didn't think of it at the time.
Right, so your job is to Resosaur with Bard LB3.
Sure. My level 1 archer will 100% do that.
No, it's like the olden days where it's cross-class.
What?
Oh, look,
Imagine
take
me.
someone else's LV, yeah.
So imagine they brought back cross-classing for like a class.
Oh, the ability to put raise on every job is amazing.
No, well, like the class is like a DPS, whatever, but you know, get
And then
steals.
you had perks that allowed only healers and summoners to res while in combat.
Summoner didn't even have that, I don't think. Did they? Only Scholar got that.
I'm pretty sure it was an Arcanist perk. I might be
I thought
mistaken.
that was the distinction between Scholar and Summoner back then, was that Scholar got the in-battle raise, whereas Summoner
Might
only
have
had
been.
it.
I don't remember. It's
Yeah,
been
because
so long.
Paladin would also get it with their cross-class, wouldn't they?
7.
And they definitely couldn't raise in a fight.
Yeah, still passive.
Yeah.
I would love it if I could raise.
Just go back in time.
Bring back
And wait for the level
Stoneskin 2.
100 Paladin ability
Oh, yes.
of Holy Revival.
It would be fitting enough.
Only if it's sacrificed to Paladin.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Then we can literally
That-
tell
that is
Kaiser
a-
with the runs because he revived someone.
That is a Pyros and this is DPS stack sides.
Yeah, that.
Little slow fault.
Okay.
Also, Pone was on us.
Yeah.
But yeah, boss
Leaving
jack
the
in the
defense just like, yeah,
pyro section, there was a sacrifice that tanks could use.
true.
Actually, can be quite clutch in DSR,
Mm.
DRS. I can't remember. There's too many DRS things now.
It would be DRS. DSR is
Celebrum
Dragon Song's
Reginae
surprise.
Savage, yes.
See, that's why I originally tried to get DSU going for Dragon Song, because it would have been Dragon Song Ultimate.
Mm.
Instead of just Dragon Song Reprise DSR. Because now it's just
Yeah.
confusing because we have DRS and DSR.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for us to get DRR and DSS, so that'll be even more fun.
Or DSSR.
What happens when like the next raid tier begins with like a T? So I end up being
Oh,
like
God.
T1, T2, T3, and then
Please
no.
which one? Which
Boy.
one? Which one are you referring to?
Man, I sure love the 7th point of the Bahamut in the. I can't think of anything else that would start with T.
I mean, they could call the next tier Tartaros. Just Tartaros
Yeah.
itself. So
Abyssal
we'd have
Pandemonium
T1, T2,
Harvest.
and
I think
3.
we know that it is. Tartarus, don't we? Oh, I'm just gonna shoot. Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry, Tom.
I know.
been
I know. I
screwed.
was on 3, but
And then
yeah, I think we already know the name of the last one. I think it might have been
I think
Tartarus.
so.
I don't remember.
I think
Wasn't
it was.
that the last layer where we already did our fights, though?
Possibly.
I don't remember.
I have no idea.
Let's see. We have DPS corners from back.
Everyone lived.
The little things.
It's just like, I didn't kill us all.
Good.
By thinking that it
Preferable.
was swapping him, it wasn't.
That bit of me being alive as a paladin just reminded me of last week, leveling with Lunny.
oh god,
Having to solo 2 bosses as a Dark Knight because everyone else kicked the fucking bucket.
yeah, and obviously I think it was like me, another DPS, and Kaz were the only 3 alive, and me and the DPS got the
Yeah.
stack markers, so we had to suicide ourselves so he could live.
Yeah, sides.
Yep. That was pretty funny
Oh.
though.
What the
Thanks.
Oh
hell?
shit! I backfired. That backfired horribly. Sorry, everyone. Oh god.
Yeah.
I will
What
heal
the
that. That's 100% my fault. Oh god.
It's like,
I
It's
don't
not
think
like
you
Theory can heal.
everyone, did you? Did you hit everyone?
I must. Shit! I'm so sorry.
Everyone on our side at the very
Mid.
least.
4 is safe. 4 is safe.
And then you just stared at me, Tom.
Yeah, move. I turned around to face my snake backwards, and Pone was right in there.
I will pay with my 8th flow stacks. I'm sorry, everyone.
It's
we're
fine.
all alive. It's okay.
2-4, 2-4, 2-4.
These are just the moments we live for.
Mm-hmm.
The scuff. You gotta have scuff.
Yes.
Stuff equals stuff. Other side, Lenny.
Oh, fuck. I soaked it though, so
I mean,
that
I think it
works.
would have been fine if Lunny, even if Lunny had stayed here, but
Yeah, it might have. Stack.
Hi,
Or-
home gang.
Kevin won, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go the way.
It's just if she had like the stack on herself.
I'll go out of the way, he said.
Yeah.
Walked into it.
I give up.
The map is moving. The Serene has long since departed.
DD. On 3.
3. Lunny, 1.
I'm
There you
here,
go.
don't worry.
flashes.
Yeah, nice look.
Yeah.
I'm back. Okay, so
Okay, I'm purple 12 again.
Who is wrong on green?
I'm green.
Yeah,
16.
who
who's
is
the 20? Who was the 20?
You're
I'm
the.
the 20.
Yeah. Okay. You're
How dead are we?
very.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's dive this.
Jesus.
You were meant to be up north, Pone, because you were 20.
No, I was 16.
Yes.
Right, well,
Then who was
With
20? Because
Maybe got this. I'll get Pone. You get
I'll get Siri.
I had 12
That's the
and
rest
I saw
Talpi.
Talpi explode. I think after me. Yeah, Talpi exploded
Eat a
after me.
synergy,
which
eat a
was-
synergy.
Yeah.
Split.
This is unfortunate.
Got you.
That's gonna hit a DPS. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Mhm.
Hold up for a V3 and we'll
Yeah.
we got this. As long as we're safe on Kakexia. Oh no, we don't need the LV3. Yeah, get to your spots first, and after you move, you can worry about me. Move over, Lunny.
Wait, that
Wrong
one.
spot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
I've got 6
Yeah, now you
seconds
can
so I
get
can
me.
get you.
Oh, good. Don't worry.
Actually, got you. I'll deal with this.
Either ethereal exchange here. Not either exchange. The one from earlier. That's the one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do I get something above my head? I do. Right. Stack is DPS stack front back.
I'm on the right one this time. We.
Long short. Just 3/4 of the party has a weakness. Don't worry about it.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I think.
Right, either C or D. We're going side, so D. Above that. Either synergy. Split. Aggro's fine, so it's not going on DPS.
Didn't need to push that one. That's the wrong way to start a combo.
Kakexia 2.
Do you want me to LB at the end? Or do we need the DPS LB?
I don't
I think we're
honestly know.
okay. I think we won't need the tank LB.
Okay. Oh, thank LB it is.
We should be
If
fine.
you have a snake head, you're looking away at the end. The corners of 3 are safe. The corners of 3 are safe. Snakeheads look away. I am in that stack. Good.
Think you got yourself blasted, yeah.
I'll be through.
Yeah, we
right.
got blasted,
Yeah, you
so
can heal
we're gonna
LB3,
need a heal
Alright.
LB3 here.
That's worth more than the DPS LB.
Tactical weakness, right?
Sure.
Two.
Middle,
Mid,
middle,
mid,
middle.
mid, then 2 is safe. Move.
I think I might clip at least Eleanor with that last one.
We've got this. back.
Another be spinning round.
Heal
Yeah.
the synergy.
I walk too far there. It's done. I'll end
Back.
one. It's fine.
I think we're like a couple of seconds away from an enrage.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
We got this. He's not even going to get to start casting it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
Nice, nice.
Good. That could
Right.
have gone worse.
Well, I burnt all my brain cells there. Should be good for the rest of the night.
We don't need to burn them. We need to
Yeah.
We need to distill them so we can get the seeds for the brain cells back.
That's true.
You need to
Instead of
cool the
cooking
weak
them.
ones.
Oh dear. This is escalating. I will quickly be right back.
Clearly, you just grow more brain cell seeds by using dwarf fortress logic, where you can brew the stuff into thing, but if you cook it, you lose the seed.
Seems fair.
Yeah. Still wondering what Elon thinks will happen if you just stop paying rent.
Yeah. It's certainly interesting.
Feel bad for whichever lawyers are going. I don't think they're getting paid. I was going to say because, you know, like that's going to be a lot of lawsuits, both from the people he's fired, probably the office or office rental owners, you know, variety of probably like FTC stuff.
I still can't like make out for myself if like he does what he thinks is right or just like is frantically trying to make some money back.
I think he's frantically
think-
trying to make money back.
I think he
He's
has
trying
enough
to make
money and
everyone
he
like
just
him.
yeah.
He's
He's
honestly just trying to make everyone like him because I'm quite positive he thinks he is Tony Stark. Like he thinks he's
God.
Iron Man.
You aren't wrong.
He's desperately trying to make everyone like him, only to succeed in like everyone hating him. Well, except
Yeah.
you know, the conservative side in America right now.
Everyone with half a brain hates him.
Mm.
Hi, sorry, I just noticed you wearing a funny mask.
Yes, I've been wearing the funny mask for a while now. That's just the raid headgear to tax.
You sure that's not just his face?
Probably have. Siri, come on.
It was too easy. It was too easy. I had to.
Low hanging fruit. My god.
I'm just imagining now just Necron Kaiser with just like bits of bunny face still on it.
Look, it's the funny mask for his like brain mech suit.
That's just the face. We're all just a sentient bowl of tapioca hallucinating an outside world. Don't you worry.
Also, can I just point out 10 deaths the last run?
And we still had 30 seconds to spare. Come on, we can do better than that.
That sounds like a challenge.
Yes.
Cleave, Invul, and Kaiser.
You done?
Words hard.
It's
Doing
like
great.
in
Help with my
non-
communication skills.
Hey,
I say, did you know we're somehow the top 10% of Twitch streams 2014? God knows how.
Because if you have
yeah.
100 viewers in Twitch, you're in the top 1%.
Ah, oh,
It's true.
Yep. Like it is a sad reality on Twitch that if you have that many viewers, you're literally a 1%er on Twitch.
hey.
I would say there's me right now. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how. But it is on the recap. Oh, you're 10% of the Final Fantasy 14 streams.
I mean, it might just take like your highest.
One and bones?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could be just watch time too, or not watch time, but stream time.
And Final Fantasy is a pretty small category.
Mm.
But still,
Honestly, you have
top
like
10%
a few
is good.
big. Yeah. Like very few big FF creators, and the rest is just very tiny.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I personally think it's like
Yeah, I mean-
watch time.
DPS stack. It's only really when a new ultimate comes out or when there's like world first races going on that the
Yeah.
14 community like picks up.
Yeah, massively.
DPS are spreading. Speaking of, we should hopefully be getting more details about the next ultimate soon.
Oh,
On the
yes.
23rd?
That was
Yes.
yeah, the 23rd. That was the one. The 6.3 part 2 live letter.
For a moment, I thought you were going to say, speaking of, we should totally take part in World First Race.
We just
Stack.
stack.
3 for 3.
I mean, sure.
I mean, that would also mean that we must clear part 2 before
Yes.
that comes out.
Yes, otherwise we can't get in.
Oh, you mean the ultimate world first?
Yes.
Oh.
Make it even worse.
I thought you meant the next tier world first, not ultimate world first.
I think either is near unreachable, but
I mean, considering
Hear
we're
me
still
out.
doing 6.2
yes.
Poison
That's-
all the other
that's
teams.
4 months almost.
Yeah, listen.
Poison all the other teams.
If there's no other teams, we're first.
The Stalin approach to being first at anything.
Yeah.
No, what we do is we remove all the other world first teams from our photo and pretend they never existed.
Oh, perfect. They'll
Yeah.
never see it coming.
Right, who knows Photoshop?
I learned basics like 10 years ago. Does that count?
You can also do the Elon way and just buy Square and just like be world first.
Sure. I mean, Kaiser's already rich, so we got that going.
Yeah, and he is going to Japan, so he could do an offer.
Yes.
Fuck, am I rich?
No, he assassinates Yoshi P and then pretends to be Yoshi P for like the next 6 months.
I can't be overworked even in my potential.
Well, that's true. Good point. You'd also have to do FF16's launch as
Stack.
well.
Stack, yeah.
Get us some PS5s while
That
you're at
is...
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that 4 for 4?
Yep, 4 for 4.
Jesus.
4 for 4.
The RNG machine broke.
The ball is on A, the bait is on 2.
Actually, no. In particular, Kaiser, what you need to do is get us a all collector's editions of FF16.
Yes.
But will they be better than the Diablo one and actually include the game?
Oh,
That's true.
Oh,
2,
I
3.
also want the Final Fantasy VI statue.
Hot window.
What?
How about so if
Oh,
you're at
the
it?
Terra one.
Yeah, it looks so good.
Well, we're getting things for Kaiser
I'm
to
not
get
going to
us.
spend like multiple thousands of dollars on it.
Split.
Oh, it broke.
RNG's fixed. Sub towers.
No, we just need to get Kaiser to steal Yoshi P's next costume.
What?
For when he has the job.
Let's prevent.
Everyone on me. And hold.
That'd be one way to leak, you know, the next job. It's like, oh yes, Police Japan are looking for X, thing that went missing from Square Enix offices.
I do wonder what they'll do next.
But you
You
do
know-
kind of prison again.
Oh, we'll do some mechanical now.
Beat.
It's like,
That's-
We have DPS spreading, secular stacking.
You're in the wrong positions as a staff. But we made that work.
always- Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
DPS spread,
It honestly looked like you were in the wrong
secular
spot there.
stack.
Just
But then I was one over. That's fine.
DPS stack, secular spread. DPS stack, secular spread. And we walked off the edge.
Yeah, they did that earlier too. Luckily, we didn't.
Okay.
I was gonna say, something
Don't
they,
move, don't move, Jadron.
something they could do is add a whole new role job like support or something.
They could, but they'd have to tweak the system entirely around it.
Yeah. Well, good point. You'd fuck with all the buff window
Hey.
stuff, wouldn't you? And also, like half like the classes like Bard and stuff would get like
Going to B.
Yeah, you'd have to switch like Bard Dancer and all that lot over to like support.
Yeah. Considering
Yeah.
Dancer already is like very low in terms of actual personal DPS. Would be hard to justify them.
Famine. We're already at 20%. 7% ahead.
Good.
Right is if you don't have the tether. On B. DPS.
Lonnie, you're on the.
DPS.
Siri,
Yeah, you.
Siri.
Siri, you're on the wrong one.
oh.
Yeah.
I'll do a thing.
No,
Yeah,
we-
three, yeah.
Let's
yeah.
go! Way!
Hey!
Nice. Deaths.
Good timing.
Deaths.
Guess sacrificing myself did not help.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Right. Lunny is on B, Siri's on C. Lunny's on B, Siri is on C. Looks good. Is good.
But is a touchdown
Maybe
good?
it's Logan for something.
Minotaurs will go to B. C is birds. A is the bull. Birds prevent.
I haven't got a thing again. Fuck. Good job there, Pawn. Power of tank.
Ooh.
I'll raise Lunny. You, you go. You just do HP.
One, boom. There you go,
Right,
Ron.
left, right, left.
That
We
was
got this.
that was close.
Yeah. You can pop here if you want.
Stuff equals stuff. We get stuff. If you get scored. Bleed.
Nice.
0 damage.
One and done.
Pathetic. Get wrecked.
Good. Don't think I need this one. Yeah, that's all I got this way. Alright. I love how my pot is still on cooldown. I haven't went out.
Yeah.
Second, just try some bacteria. There we go.
Riitä.
47, damn it. Could have actually potted in that fight instead of just using the last one. Could have been a blue.
You know what, Kaiser? It just occurred to me your mask reminds me of Danesfell from
Oh. Oh no, I must now change it. Cast Glamour. That's what you can have. I don't have many things.
It's
I
alright.
could put on one of the crowns, which definitely just doesn't do anything and won't show.
Also, apologies, I am being invaded by a cat, so I'm not
That's
available.
the
Oh, no.
bunny life.
That is the bunny life. That's kind of annoying. Were you the one that's not ready then, Soli?
Yes,
Yes.
because I am being invaded by a cat.
Ow.
Yes.
Or at this point, it is cats, but the other one's on the floor.
Oh, you make a point there.
You know what? That has the energy. You know the meme where it's like the half a person's face and then half anime?
Oh, God.
Kind of cringe.
Let's go to guess that the cat invasion is over.
Yes.
Right, let's get into phase 2 and get some practice in. Oh, do you still have food?
Me, yeah.
Oh,
It's just a HP discrepancy.
I guess so. Expect it to be this
Thank
large.
you for reminding me I was on 7 minutes.
Fair.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you have a 630 chest and a
Yeah.
620
Breads like that.
weapon.
No, 630.
630.
Oh,
It's upgraded.
Get- because I'm at 615 weapon and 610 chest.
Yeah, I've done the tombstones, so.
Everyone in. Out and spread. Out and spread.
Red Lonnie?
I'm just for a second. There you go.
What have you got first for us? Prevents.
We're doing jumpy.
Mm-hmm.
Ones. Twos. Threes. Fours.
I was one.
I'm 2.
That's fine.
Just reset.
Ah,
Yeah.
I
We
know
don't get a choice
someone-
on
Oh
that.
god, Mario, no! Jesus Christ, the new Mario movie's violent.
This is what happens when you have Chris Pratt voice it.
He turns into a dog.
Yes. He is Bowser and we are all Koopas. Or Goombas. Whatever you want.
Imagine if Jack Black voiced this guy.
Worst thing is, I was thinking I am too, and then went to that spot.
Oh,
Fred Slater.
I say you just me earlier where I went, oh yes, 3 is 2. And then 4 is 2.
Out and spread. Out and spread.
ooh.
Dude, this is a high damage roll there.
Snake, get out.
Just slowly back out.
Melee swap, tanks are fine.
Boom.
And look towards east or west. East or west.
Nicely done.
Just going across that. But so then that it really needs reprisals, but then it's like, yeah, you're down like a third of health.
Look, we have to feel useful somehow.
Thief. Healers. Corners. Out and stack. Out and stack.
Oh. But for some reason somebody died there.
I always think you die when
Yes.
you go down to that 1 HP.
Well, actually,
It's just in
Especially
the corner
because
of my
it
eye,
happens on the
someone's
first hit, too.
health bar just goes boom.
Yep.
thing
I'm
is,
out of here.
thing is there, if I didn't pop hunging, I would die there.
Yeah, definitely.
Why
'Cause,
did
like-
you die to the first one though?
Because I get hit by
I don't
2
know.
sometimes.
Prevent, prevent, prevent.
I stand as a way I get clipped.
That means you could be killing people. That
Ones,
wasn't-
twos, threes, fours.
Well, no, because they're not on me.
I
Alright.
forgot how those specifically work. You went for that last BCD on him there. Goodness me, Lily.
I always do that.
He just jumps away and I see myself standing alone. Like, oh, okay.
Partner stacks at the end, partner stacks.
Alright guys, I would fly in to hug you, except you'll probably kill me when he jumps on me.
Yes. Sweet, but probably not worth it.
Or is it?
No way to find out.
Don't know.
North, A, north. Northwest, southeast, 2 and 4, 2 and 4. And spread,
Oh,
spread,
Eyes are
spread
wrong
out, spread
place.
out, spread out, spread out,
Yeah,
spread
yeah.
out.
Oh no.
I know. I
B
got it.
side, B side, B side, B side. I'll get Lonnie since I'm close to it.
Especially since it's
Out the
partner
stack.
stack.
Why is it not? It wasn't.
I am
crap.
dead here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
No,
Everybody else
Tom's
is dead.
dead.
I guess we died together, Zombie.
Oh, they didn't even hit me. What?
The second one will. The first one is stuck on me, even though
Yeah. Even on the body.
we've had that happen a few times before. That was my bad. I just heard northwest and started walking forwards and left because that's where northwest feels to me. But not if you're north.
Alright. Understood. We're now going off of field directions.
Translate it. Out and spread, out and spread.
3 for 3.
That sounded like an out.
Prevent. Ones, twos, threes, fours.
Look at me being on the 2 spots.
See?
Oh,
Healers,
I stood in that, but I didn't take a thing, so I'll be fine. Yeah.
corners, in and stack, in and stack.
Ah, the one where I don't have to move.
You live, Lonnie. That's good.
Yeah.
2. He's gonna be snack. Yep.
I will say I'm amazed that you lived through the snake there, though.
All is good.
But see, you say all is good. It's like my eyes closed, like wiping them, because
Look at 3, look at 3. stacks at the end. South C. East B. And partner stacks, partner stacks. West D, West D. Out and partner stacks, out and stacks. Nicely done. Start.
It says I almost ran into the explosions.
Almost is what we like to hit. Right, so dogs 2. Prevents.
Save it goes and knocks me back.
Go away to A, past A, past A. Partner stacks. Go in right side. Getting knocked towards 2 side, okay. Stay.
Oh.
Get
Yeah,
knocked
that's a
towards
wipe.
2, get knocked
Nah,
towards
that's a
yeah.
wipe. That one was too close.
Nope.
All good. Red's in.
Alright.
Out and spreads, out and spreads.
Again? Wow.
Four for four.
Can it do the elusive 5?
It
No, it
can,
can't, because this is a clear four, obviously.
if we let it.
Okay, everyone just jump into the wall real quick.
No!
Another dog.
Yep, prevents.
It's supposed like if Tom says nothing from his magic, definitely not magic calculator.
1.
2s, 3s,
What?
4s.
Whoa, that did a lot more
Oh.
damage than it normally does.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's
Alright.
definitely a, yeah.
I mean, I was a 4, but it's interesting that it went for me immediately.
We lived, Judrund. We didn't get hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the hell happened there, because that did more damage than usual when I did the same thing I
Oh,
always do. which is
liturgy
Panheimer.
just.
Oh! That would be it then. Panheimer, you did not do the covering. Very bad box time.
Wait, we're gonna banish the box to a box?
Yes, it's the horny gel boxes for horny gel boxes. It's like a paradox.
Or a box.
Yes.
Horny boxception.
Just escalating amounts of boxes, each with more chains on it is what I'm thinking of.
Partner stacks at the end.
stacks.
Yeah, every time he slams to the ground, I keep expecting Cachexia to just pop up and do something.
That would be weird.
Was it the same
Not
type?
until the ultimate version of this fight.
It's like the same ish
Let's see.
Get out, get out, get out.
motion that she does in 6-ish. I just keep expecting something to happen. I mean, something does happen.
Oh, good.
It's the fire lines, but
Up towards 1.
keep expecting debuffs.
Okay, it's a weird one.
Illusory recreation.
See? BTS. Corners. In and spread, in and spread. Two. Box. Prevents. One, two, three, four.
Yeah, it'd be funny if you could just skip like the whole next tier. If like when he says you would know my rage, you just all left.
Right to the end.
It's like, nah, we won't know your rage.
D.
E.
1-3, 1-3. And spread out, spread out. South, C. Out and spreads, out and spreads. I'm just gonna be over here.
Very
Mhm.
nice.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's gonna be Snake 2. Reposition, stay out. Thanks for the swap. Melees are fine.
Right.
One and Siri will be out.
Yep. Look
Yeah,
towards the
Paul,
letters. Look towards the edges. Yeah, put on Lunny.
Yeah,
Oh, my bad.
I was about to say.
DPS look. It's west side, west side. 4 is Siri, 4 is Siri. This is an annoying
Oh,
pattern.
I'm on
4
the
is
wrong
Siri.
side. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
why?
sorry.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on the wrong side.
Yeah, Pwn, you were also on the wrong side because that was a swap.
Oh, I was literally
Yeah,
on the
that's
wrong
the-
side. I was on east.
That's the annoying pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both of you are wrong. It could have been good, but
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say if we don't get it on this pool, we just come tomorrow.
yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, we've got
Yeah.
quite a.
Yeah.
I'm quite tired myself, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
So-
don't know what it is today. Like, I slept till like 10:30, which is surprising for me. And
Ow.
still, I feel super tired.
That's
Well,
the problem.
Are you awake now?
We've all overslept.
Sleeping too much is also not good.
That's true.
I mean,
It's been more than 9 hours, to be honest.
I didn't particularly help myself because I was up till 2 o'clock last night writing my personal statement. So,
Yeah,
Supposedly in July.
that'll do it. Oof.
yeah.
How you have any confidence in stuff that you write this late at night is beyond me. I would
Oh.
just not even look at that in the morning.
It's just her
In
version
and
of tired
spread.
brain.
In and spread.
Oh,
This is an annoying pattern for everyone because we're all out. Nice.
everyone
Alright.
lived.
I write most of my fanfic in the middle of the night too, so I mean, I'm kind of used to it at this point.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's Lane's
I
version
love
of tired
mixing
brain.
fanfic.
You have to go and trust that it's doing the right thing, or else you don't do anything.
Excuse me, trusting my own brain? Never.
Stay out.
I mean, it works sometimes. 60% of the time, it works every time.
All good.
Honestly, I can't much speak for Good Life Decisions either. I've been on a Kitchen Nightmares binge.
Oh,
It is amazing
Up towards 4.
how bad those owners can get. Like, it is weird that I can say that more than once owners have said that what's the difference between, well, not the owners, but the chefs had said, what's the difference between frozen and fresh? There's no
Oh
difference.
god.
that's impressive. I mean, frozen can be very fresh by comparison to like canned or even stuff you buy otherwise, but it's a
Yeah,
different texture.
but
and everything.
it's not restaurant fresh.
Yeah.
See?
But I say, one's hard as rock, the other one's not. Unless
I
you
think
cooked
it's
it
when
wrong.
it's thawed. Healers. When it's defrosted. Corners. Out and spreads. Out and spreads.
I mean, that would be a legitimate kitchen nightmare if they just serve frozen, still frozen food.
Have you seen
1.
Amy's Baking Company yet?
Oh yes, yes. that is legendary. Everyone should watch it.
I feel like even I know that one.
I do not.
It
Yeah.
is the only Kitchen Nightmares episode where Gordon walked out without having helped them.
Okay, next time we have no raids, we're going to watch Kitchen Nightmares.
Prevent, prevent, prevent.
Wise idea, yes.
I'd be down for that.
Saturday in this case.
Alright, I'm
Yeah.
down for that.
I'll get the popcorn.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's give me 4 today.
should all change our profile pictures to like various chef things on Discord.
Yes.
Just stick like a
Or
little
just
tiny chef
everyone
hat on.
photoshops a chef hat on their profile picture.
There you go.
Yes, perfect.
But it's also good because I'm pretty sure every single Kitchen Nightmares episode is now on YouTube.
Yes, they are, and they have some great memes on the YouTube like community section of that channel.
Yeah,
Right to the end, by the way,
the
right to
person
the end.
who is managing that YouTube account is great at memes.
2-4, 2-4. South, C. And partner stacks, partner stacks. East, B. In and spread, in and spread. Nice.
It's not like he said he's tired of this farce.
Fast.
Nice.
I know it's farce, but at that time it would sound like farce.
Sounds the same
Yes.
every time.
He hasn't
It's
optimized
just an
his job.
MP3 playing.
Yeah.
Snake 2,
I mean,
get
he's
out.
not actually speaking to us. How dare you?
Can you imagine the voice actor having to be there constantly for every meeting?
Can't read because the voice actor isn't available.
That'd be funny.
Right.
All's good.
All's
Last
good,
box.
all's good, yeah.
Tanks are on running out. Yeah.
Yes, tanks are on out duty.
Banish the tanks.
Looking towards numbers. Numbers, numbers, numbers. Tank healers are looking first. Go. Ow. My face. Yes, look. Going north south, north south. Nice and easy, nice and easy.
Hold off on 2 minutes here.
Wait until everyone gets back to the mid. Now you can pop it. Pot as well, pot as well. Buster, this is low mid. Dogs 2. And we're staying on the black lines. Prevent. We are going away to
Ooh.
sea, away to sea, away
Up
to
the third.
sea. Yep. Oh, and you got so fucking lucky there. You were in inner release and didn't get knocked back.
Yeah.
Healer groups, healer groups. Healer groups going left. Black line, black line. And then we're gonna walk to the
Probably
A
on
black
left
line.
here, yeah.
Walk to the A black line. Stay, stay, stay. Walk to the A black line.
Careful. Explosion first. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Get knocked.
3,
Towards 3, 3, 3.
3, 3.
Nice.
Good.
Nicely done.
Hey, we.
We
There it
are
Good.
49.
I'll leave you.
49 gamers. Let's go.
It's clearly it was Nino's kitchen that powered our success there.
Obviously.
Honestly, that did wake me up.
Alright, so
Turn your
plan
sound
for this
effects
Saturday.
off.
Yeah, so plan for this Saturday. Everyone be there. We're watching Kitchen Nightmares episode of Amy's Baking Company. Because it is the perfect start to watching Kitchen Nightmares. Because some episodes are better in different ways, but Amy's Baking Company is just the most insane episode you will ever see in that show.
That's true.
Oh yeah, and she's like married to a dude who's like way older than her, who totally looks like an Italian mafia boss.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Probably
He
is an
actually
Italian.
he actually got deported from the U.S. A year or so later after that episode.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Thumb.
No, it
Like
was
a
on
pop.
me.
Pop. 315k.
And that's the auto attacks. Oh, this fight. Okay. Does anything need to be talked about, or do we all still know what we're doing for, well, everything, really?
We'll probably come back to me when we get to potions.
Yeah.
Just remember that orange is gamma, and make sure to
Yes.
call out if you are gamma or beta, so everyone knows which color of yellow or orange it is.
Lunny, Zoldy, you need to eat.
Oh,
You
good.
have 10 seconds for it.
White debuff goes to blue because blue starts with white. Just silent.
Yes.
Don't hurt my brain like this at this hour
No.
of night.
Silent whites are almost.
Bly? Or
Wise.
Split.
it wouldn't be Bly's. It'd be like Wobloos.
The Y is silent.
It's silent.
What if I've decided it hasn't been silent?
Same as pterodactyl.
Kaiser is flexing on us.
Kaiser flexes on ice. Yep.
Thank
And
you.
I will flex on fire.
And Dogger has seen something.
Yes. Spreads. People existing in the outside world. Left stack. Left stack.
How dare they?
They are an affront to her.
Silver for the monsters outside.
Fire second row. Ice front row.
What?
Nearly nice.
Tank on us. On, tank
AoE
on us.
bleed, AoE bleed.
I ain't got the healing.
Yeah, I don't
Alright,
have
let's
a res.
reset that one. Actually, I'm gonna do
No
this.
time to heal
Hello,
there.
boys. Hello, boys. Ooh, spicy.
You actually
like
took
the
less
monster.
damage from that than I took from the auto attack, taking it alone. You took 270.
Well, I took 270 twice, but yeah.
Yeah.
Still, could have been worse.
That was almost home game by mistake, but
Been an interesting
I
set.
know it hurts, but you've got to keep it split.
well, home game's near upheaval. Of my
That's a brave potion, by the way, Lenny.
Yeah, I know I did that on instinct. 'Cause I'm an idiot.
clearly we're gonna
Optimism.
clear. Clearly.
Clear run, yeah, clear run.
I am Disco
Clear run.
Party.
Kaiser flexes again, and I flex again on fire. Spreads.
It's challenge mode.
Left stack.
I'm glad Chatron is indulging me in this.
Fire second row. Nice front row.
That's what I did.
Was there two? No.
That was 2. We didn't get one.
Yeah.
But we're in position
Would have
correctly.
been that anyway.
where were you? Because I was like here on the inside of the correct.
I
bit.
was here, and
Yeah,
Lottie
he's the
and
right bit too. Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
Lottie and Sierra
Out
were
of
in the
two,
correct
you managed to be
positions.
closer then. Ah,
It might have snapshotted a little early.
Yeah.
Lunny and me would have died anyway, so.
okay, where's that?
Because we need to heal while also running from all the way south to the river.
Ah. Fair enough.
Oh, it's always pretty clutch there normally.
Mm-hmm.
But
I like how that double
Mesocritus
auto
is on ice.
does just enough damage that you can't live through it via thrill battle.
Stack going left, stack going left. Right and spread, right hand spread.
It's what the new warriors would try.
Fire second row. Nice front row.
There we go.
AoE bleed and then tank autos. Split. One auto. Highlander concept art.
I am short gamma. I'm a short Y.
Oh, I
Oh,
just started damage there.
Damage.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can't do that.
That was 56k on both top and I.
Electrocute me.
Pop.
Damn.
How many things to get hit by?
All of them.
Well,
Kaiser, you're red balling.
I
there you go.
saw that. Yeah, that was weird. Usually you yourself don't get to see the red ball, so that was
Yeah.
odd.
You're seeing through time and space.
Hmm. I will also start throwing Divine Veil out for high concept. I'm using Reprisal and Wings, but maybe that can help us survive a bit.
Split. Yeah, it is mean that high concept is a really big hit, and then you've got like 3 seconds to move once you get a short debuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not sure on the situation there, but it might lead to a situation where me and Siri both have to run out, and then that's just kind of a bit of a mess at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's money. Charge reflexes on ice.
Good stuff.
Spreads. Right stack, right stack. Second row, ice. Front fire. Nice. AoE bleed, then tank autos.
But if your will is absolute, how come we can still lumberjack?
Split. as a Christmas present.
It's death. Hello, Gemma. Short.
Right, we're mixing B and C. We're gonna skip alpha, mixing B and C. Right side, right side, right side. You're on the right side. Skipping alpha.
Ah, go on.
Yeah.
Hey, friend.
Hello.
So we're merge dancing to kill everyone, I guess.
Shit.
Yeah.
I got
I
it.
got that. No. I just saw both of us having blue, but yeah, we were both alphas, of course we would
Yeah.
do that.
Remember, the short debuffs will go. Will go. Wait, which one is it? I've forgotten the order. Is it long goes south or short goes south? Should probably
Oh.
clarify that.
I've also forgotten.
Short north,
Think
long south.
south.
I think so, yeah.
That sounds correct.
Yeah.
The south starts with a silent L.
Okay then. Yes, I believe so. Long debuff
Yes.
goes to south.
Long debuff will go south.
Kinda interesting if you're short alpha and you're just not needed for the rest of that mechanic.
Oh, fuck. Double tick,
Ooh.
double tick.
That was an instant dot tick split because you took
That
53k and then you
very
instantly
mean.
died to the dot.
Jesus.
I couldn't even get this out. There we go.
That was a little early.
Yeah, it was.
Guys and flexes on ice. Freds.
It's like, oh, you know, oh, Penny, all right. Wait, hold on.
Left and stack. Left and stack.
There's only been one auto. It drops back to 1.
Fire front row. Nice second row.
Damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't heal that in time. Ugh.
Okay.
bring.
Need a sec to put my headset in charge. Alright, I'm good.
Alright.
Oh, so the jump track on this is actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
Flip.
There is a quick tank that's compared to the others,
Yeah.
even compared to Flame Buff itself.
As a flexes on ice. Freds.
Yeah, it's a
left
bit of
stack,
an
left
awkward
stack.
one there. Yeah. There we go.
Everyone's along.
Second row, ice. Fire from row. Okay, we bleed. Then tank autos. Split. One auto.
The gift is death.
I am a long bee. I'm a very long bee. Yes.
Right. Jadron and I will mix. Skipping beta, skipping beta.
Left side,
Left
left
side, left side. Skipping beta. Skipping beta. 3 will go to A, 2 goes to gamma. Right,
Me
make
and
purple.
Kaiser,
Cone.
me and Kaiser.
Yeah,
Oh no, wait,
yeah.
not me. No,
Oh,
Kaiser
no.
Lani, Kaiser Lani.
Where are your friend? They're your
Yeah.
friend. Hello. No,
Yeah,
Sorry,
Yeah.
I've
yeah.
sorry.
that's alright. Also, we're on the other side of the arena from each other, so.
I mean, we'll always be, unfortunately, there.
Yeah, you kind of need to be on the opposite side of the arena. Instead of running towards each other, if you run to, if we say like these are safe spots, not safe
Mm.
spots, I'll just
Yeah.
boom, boom. If we just have these as meeting spots,
Mm.
Yeah.
for the people that need it. So like that was AC. Actually, I don't think that was AC. Was that? I can't remember. I wasn't
It
quite
was
looking.
B something.
Yeah, Lonnie was the.
Right.
I
Well,
was
you
Spammer.
the long ones would just meet down south. The
Yeah.
short ones just meet up north.
That makes sense, yeah.
Just between the 2 puddles that you will be soaking.
Yeah. Split.
Here we go.
Isoflex is on ice. Isoflex on fire. Stack going left.
I see. It was absolute for the moment.
Left and spread. Left and spread. Left and spread.
Okay.
Second row. Fire. Front row. Ice. Walked up to the wall on that one.
Same.
Okay, we bleed. Tank autos. Split. One auto. Right, I mix with Talpi. Right side, right side, right side.
Heals.
Right side.
Oh,
Slightly too slow.
Eh.
Yep. I guess the mixing has to happen before we know that which side is safe. Just try to
Yeah.
move as a unit.
It's like partway through where he
Yeah.
flashes which wing he's hitting.
Mm. Very tight timing here.
Mm-hmm.
Still better than Light Rampart.
I mean, here you can at least tell why you died, which is better than Light Rampant.
Yeah. And I goes, oh, you're dead.
Oh my god. Oh boy.
Oh,
my
What?
god.
Okay.
Wall. Hello,
yep.
Wall, my old friend.
Ah.
Enjoy.
Sorry, Panheimer took a second to go off there.
Oh, good. Pure and spicy. Excuse me? Unable to execute command at this time?
I see you targeting me.
You know why I'm
They'll
targeting
never
you.
take me alive.
The problem is I can't see you because I just have the giant window of requesting repair over my screen as that happens. I can't click it away because I will cancel the requests.
Want them to implement like portable repair.
Oh god.
Just go around repairing people's gear, and then just demanding they pay me. There's a lot of that in the Middle East as well. I've been on holiday enough times in the Middle East to know split. Or people just give you things and then just demand money.
It's...
I imagine that's a lot of places.
Yeah. It's not unique to the Middle East, it's just where I've noticed it a lot.
Flex.
Oh fuck. Stack going left. I need to stop being in a different phase during this bit. Swear to god. Left and spread, left and spread.
Oh, what?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or just clip toes. Funny did not like that.
I do love that you just have the entire party's life in your hand if you're up front there doing the disco. There is nothing anyone can do.
It's like, whoops, my foot slipped,
I mean, if
everybody's
you
dead.
can rescue if you're looking a bit suicidal.
Yeah, but there's two of you.
Oh, yeah,
Both teams
healers.
just independently targets the other one.
I was gonna say, Juan, you know about Vtubers. What's with this guy who just quit his group recently, and like everyone's not really saying what he did and or if he's dying or something.
Oh, Yugo?
Oh, he got fired.
Yeah. Oh, he got fired.
Yeah,
okay.
as far as I can tell, he got, like, fired, like...
Yeah.
Because they went and they cleared out his channel, like, the minute they posted the, oh, we decided to graduate him, they had
Yeah.
everything gone.
There's only Judgment Flexes on ice.
Thank you, because no one on Twitter was seeming to say anything. I was like, all right.
But I can link you to statement
Spreads.
afterwards.
Yeah, no worries.
He got forcibly graduated.
Yeah.
Left and stack. Left and stack.
Basically, the company decided that, oh no, he's graduating.
Oh.
It's like, we're graduating from this run.
Yeah. Like
Or
A
maybe not.
Fire
I'm
second row.
not gonna
fire
make it in
second row.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ice front. This is gonna hurt. Yeah.
Oh, we got both.
Yep, full wall work, yeah.
Perish with me.
Yes, thank you for telling me, Pon, because yes, Twitter trending has not been helpful.
Maybe Elon is just trying to suppress that story.
Ah, yes. That's clearly what's the issue here.
asking when they normally get graduated. Now, I assume it's not exactly like your ID industry thing. I mean, maybe they're women, they may be more arsy about the whole thing, but like, do they typically fire people because they're in relationships, or is it more likely he's done something like sexual assault or something?
I don't know. People can have lives outside. It's just a case of
Yeah.
Split.
the way it's worded. It's almost like because there's in the statement they go, his activities in and out of streaming did not benefit like a live or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a brand thing.
Isoflexes on ice. Charger flexes on fire.
But the thing is, this is like
Stack going left, stack going left.
that was like an out of nowhere announcement that they did.
Right and spread, right and spread.
Wait,
Yeah.
we're good.
Row. Fire.
Because they initially went like a couple weeks ago, like, oh, he's
Right,
going on
like, yeah.
vacation. He's going on like vacation for a
Several
week or
ice.
whatever.
Nice.
So a couple of
Then
weeks ago they were being weird then, I'm guessing.
Well, it's more like they apparently announced like, oh, he's on vacation for a week, whatever, for a break.
Oh, yeah, sounds sus, yeah.
Split.
Probation.
And then nothing for 3 weeks, and then oh yeah, no, he's been terminated.
One auto. One auto. Don't you come running back to that group.
I mean, you guys can
I
take an
saw him
auto.
at death. One. And then
Yeah.
high concept right after. Long
I don't think the
gamma.
healers
Long
appreciate healing
gamma.
that.
I'm long Benjamin.
Right. Purple, BC. Healthy and Kaiser will mix. Skipping alpha.
Right
Right
side.
side, right side, right side. Skipping alpha. Purple.
Nope,
Yeah,
we
we're
don't want
missing
this.
You're
Wait,
with
I'm
me.
reading.
Pone, you're with... Yeah, left side, left side, left side.
There is no purple.
Yeah,
Yeah, there was no second purple.
Hmm.
Did the wrong one get skipped?
Might have?
No.
Wait.
I think we had 2 alphas, and alpha was not a purple.
We should have 2 of each.
Yeah. I was just busy
Oh.
eating and looking at what need to do, and then
Right, okay.
I forgot like
Okay.
what I was supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
One more.
Yep.
And then we can all go sleep.
Yeah.
The problem is I've woken up again. If you'd asked me an hour ago, I could probably just actually gone to bed.
Split.
But yeah, no, that's like not normal terminology for graduation.
Isoflex is on ice.
That's because normally it's like, oh,
Yeah.
it's yeah.
The fact that the
Bread.
company did it and like everything's
Yeah.
private, just that's not.
Right stack, right stack.
Yeah, because normally, even unless they do something major boo-boo, it's a case of like, oh, they get one last stream, oh, hey, this is the last stream, whatever, and then I'm done.
Fire second row, fire second row.
Yeah. Ooh, that,
Nice
it's
front.
Phew.
Isoflex.
Like Coco also had like their lock for both things.
Yeah.
AoE bleed.
Zoldy. There we go. Everyone's shielded.
Mm-hmm.
So
whatever they did, it was worse than saying
Split.
Taiwan is not China.
Or that they have a girlfriend. Or boyfriend, I believe.
One auto, one auto, one auto, one auto, one auto, one auto.
Yeah,
Thank you.
the one I knew about, with my, The one I knew about was the one where like that Hololive goal got cancelled because she was dating that singer dude.
Oh, that was, I think, because she was.
He did more.
Yeah, she did more than
Mechanics
just that. It
first.
was also, leaking.
That works. Blue. AC.
On each,
Yeah.
not on each other.
Right side, right side,
Right
right
side.
side.
It was also leaking, like company information and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Skipping B, skipping B.
Oh, 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 oh.
Greens, greens, greens.
I have no green. We only
Yeah,
have
left side, left
three
side,
again.
left side. No, we have four. We have four. Left side, left side.
Oh.
Yes. No.
No!
The higher
Oh.
letter.
Bust.
The higher letter goes north. So A would take priority north.
Yep.
C would take priority south. B would flex. Ah,
Okay, 2 minutes.
nearly got it.
Yep.
Okay. I was south on Palm when doing the merge, so I figured that would be enough tell.
Yeah, it's fine. When in doubt, just call out where you're going, but don't worry about it either.
I mean, this is the first time I'm hearing that we had those priorities at all.
We've definitely mentioned that before, but I understand forgetting.
If we're doing something not in the guide, let's put it in the like great info channel.
That
so
is in the
people
guide.
know. No, I'm quite certain that it's not.
It might be
Okay,
on the
I'm
strat
out.
top, not raid info.
Possibly. I don't know.
Let's go!
Gadron flexes on ice.
Alright, we got 3 seconds to clear this, guys.
That going left.
Honestly, if it was in the guide, it would be in something.
Left and spread. Row. Fire.
Flexing, yeah, that works.
Second row ice.
There
Here we bleed. Lit. And one auto after.
Noted.
It has been noted.
I mean, if you run back Kaiser, it's only Pwn that dies, not all of us. At least it's not on you.
I mean, it could be.
I am a long way.
Dun, dun.
Right, so A and C will mix.
Go south help.
Yep, right side, right side, right side.
Whew. Whew. My toes were in that.
Us.
Blue again, A and C, A and C. Blue again. If you are short, you're north, right side, right side, right side.
Right.
Going north.
Yep. Yes?
Yes!
Oh yeah!
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 Yes!
We did it!
AoE bleed, and autos
Oh,
coming up.
fuck.
Okay,
Oh,
cool,
no.
yeah.
We're in blinds!
Woo!
2 more autos, and then Limitless Desolation.
And we're going to die.
Right. This is where we would each go on a separate square.
Calling dibs!
North.
Uh,
2s. 3s.
Oh, fuck, it's meteor things too. No!
4s. Yes. So, basically,
Yeah.
if you had a 1, if you got hit first, then you take the first meteors. If you get hit second, you take the second meteors.
You just got
Third
fired.
is the third, fourth is the fourth.
Oh, you
slow
lived.
down.
It looks much harder than it is. What we'll do is DPS will be on the right side, tank healers will be on the left side, and then as soon as you get hit, you can see where the first tower spawns.
Mm-hmm.
Just go stand near it. You'll drop a puddle before the tower goes off, so you need to stand near it, not on it. And it's relatively easy, all things considered.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just a small hiccup. This mechanic.
Yeah. The towers, I believe, spawn in the middle of the.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
yeah,
each of
they-
the squares.
Yeah.
Spawn
So-
on the soul marker.
So you need to be in the corner of the square that it spawns in. You'll spawn an AoE beneath you that's like this big, which gives you a safe spot, like here in the circle.
Yep.
Meteor AoE.
Mm-hmm.
That was good. That's the first time we've seen past it.
Yep. That was worth it. Going for that
Yeah.
last one.
A good last pull.
Well done.
It's always nice to
No,
get prog
you
on
didn't
a.
repair my boots. How dare they?
I repaired every other piece of your gear. That's why I
Aw.
went quick.
I tried to use Lunny for it, but
No armor too.
lacks either the required class or level to repair your equipped items.
Yes.
Bummer.
Oh,
Thank
well.
you as well,
Thank
Talpi.
you, everyone. Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you.
that was good.
I'm going to work this shit.
And remember, Saturday, no raid, but apparently kitchen nightmares with the
Yes. Yes, Kitchen Nightmares. We're watching ABC, Amy's Baking Company.
gang. Oh dear. At least there's SigTube and stuff for that, so easy enough. Alright. Have a good night,
Okay,
everyone.
once again, what the fuck did we do?
What did we do? You mean like for the positioning that we talked about? Long
Yeah.
debuff? Or
A's
A's go
A's
north?
will prioritize north, C's will prioritize south, and B's will flex. To know whether you take the north or the south tower in your pair.
It's in there.
Yeah.
Now, since I'm petty, I will watch the guides.
Right. Good night.
Good night.
Right, have a good
Good
night.
night, everyone.
Night.
See you tomorrow.
Indeed.
Alright, well, thank you for coming out. Made it past that concept. Honestly, that's good prog. I'm happy for prog. Tomorrow, Terra Invicta with Friday night, and then Dwarf Fortress, maybe Ultimate Admiral Saturday. I got my work schedule for the holidays, and it's a bit interesting. It's a bit interesting. There'll be something. There'll be some streams. I'm not gonna put a schedule up though, or plan anything. It's gonna be whenever I can. Being honest, it's gonna be whenever I can. That's the wrong one. I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you for coming out. Mind the giant floating DNA. Have a good one, everyone.